How's it going, Bug? You ready for this? All right. Pick where we left off. We can write the second poem.
Yeah. You start this time.
It seems like Sayori liked the one yesterday. You want to try and get one that Sayori likes again? Do you want to go with one that Yuri or Natsuki likes? What are you thinking? Do you have water in your bottle? Here. I'm gonna need water if we're doing voices.
Oh.
Get it. You do the poem while we get water, okay? And keep them entertained.
Oh, why did she like that? I don't know how. Wait, who's the foreigner? I thought it was Yuri. I think I'm going for the right one. I believe. You know. And no one here. Oh, is it this? Oh. Welcome to life. Yuri is the horror knight, right? Perfect. She's a little depressed.
Another day passes and it's time for our the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable over here the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Chichi Bug. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that? All of a sudden. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Where is she going? She wants him to pay for food. She fumbles the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. How's it going back there, baby? Good, Miss Bean. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Gigi Bug to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Jeez. She's coming for it. She's coming for it. Did I just... I didn't mean that.
I'm sorry.
I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the... revolution? Except...
What?
When you hear the people singing the songs of angry men. Retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. You good there, man? Hi, Prince. You just... Okay. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcake. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ah! Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori, this materialized out of the ether? She glances around.
Oh, dear God.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Agreed. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about my cupcake. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh, good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori goes out of her seat and then goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? This is a lot to open with, honey. Mm-hmm. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around and Monica isn't in the classroom. Where is Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. What the fuck? That's true! Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Hmm? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
A boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study. To be honest, I kind of...
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
You must not have heard it, since I was practicing. Yeah.
I wasn't aware you... I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started.
Oh, yeah.
I've always wanted to play piano.
Do you think she was actually playing piano? That's so cool!
I wonder.
You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Maybe it's your double secret boyfriend. Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really like to share with you.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. They somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Okay. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh.
Sorry, we need to
fine.
trim our cat. Pop up to say hello.
Instead, tapping on your computer. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. But once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Marco. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't give anything away. Basically, it's about this young girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jijibug? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those sort of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought that you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Oh. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
Sitting.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. It may be a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult from the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Yeah.
Oh, this is cute. I like these little
Little
moments. They're
PGs.
very infrequent, but they're cute.
I think it's once a day. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? Let's turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Wow, my stomach is just so gassy. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You are not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. A cute little smile she's got going on. But you've been so patient with me. Yeah. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. I like this better than the like CG scene from the previous day with the short butt. That was weird. This is cute and feels a lot more realistic.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Just this feels more human.
Right.
Less like you're writing something for someone to read. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. It's like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
Dang.
I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Fiji love, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry, I haven't been looking for... You haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up, you know? Good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright! I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first?
Sitting right next to her. Might as well start with Yuri.
Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Bug, how'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah.
That shot.
Just being appreciated like this. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me...
Sleepy.
really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Oh, even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond with that. I wonder why. She doesn't consider anyone a close friend. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. This is a long one. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night when I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. Was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread.
I really don't.
My subconscious, well aware of the consequences.
I'm married.
Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. A raccoon. Good. As the moon increments its... The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. So my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself. That is interesting.
I picked up none of that.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. And the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. So my bread is always handy. Each time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Was that more helpful the second time? It's so much less interesting. Boring.
Oh, sorry.
Tell me about it, honey.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah, talk to me
I
about
thought
it.
you said don't worry.
Yeah.
Worry about it. Worry about it. I don't know how much there's read into this in terms of.
You think she's counting something that happened?
Like, yeah, into her relationship with I don't see how anything she's doing is really, like, applicable to this metaphor. If it were to be a metaphor. Like the book would be.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, though I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Well, why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Gigi Bug? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individuality, even if it's a little difficult sometimes and things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next?
What do you think?
I don't know. You said you focused on the stuff you thought that Yuri was gonna like?
Mm-hmm.
That's enjoy it.
True. Maybe say or
We're gonna go through all of them eventually.
Yeah.
Gigi Bug, I really love your poem. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good! Yesterday's and this one too! You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so... Huh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you? Huh? Wow. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess? How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting my business all the time. Huh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand why I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Pat Sayori said. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know? You sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Gigi Bug? Will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. Fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot all about that. But it's not as good as yours. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll like it. But I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. Warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Excuse me, sorry. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends finally look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, it's such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. Oh, they were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo. What the hell?
Girl, you
Is this
okay?
a lobotomy?
Interesting.
Is that supposed to be that sad?
I don't-
You don't want to try looking into it at all?
Well, okay. I mean,
Like, it starts fine.
It-
But then we get this shift whenever her friends come in the door, right?
I mean, this is a pretty, like, well-known metaphor of, like, you're giving something away of yourself
Mm-hmm.
too much, and then you don't have any for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the metaphor? Like, you have, like,
The spoons thing?
a handful of flowers, giving them away to make them feel better, and then you
I guess so, yeah.
make yourself.
Right.
It's a bit more extended than that, I guess, because she's taking it out of her head and then putting them and prepping them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they come to, like, enjoy them. She then has the realization after the fact, and they're like being rejected after the fact. Then she realizes that she has no. A double layer.
Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? That is a lot better than I Want Breakfast. That's sad. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. See that? It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah. I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all its deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song, Love Song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my head, like, really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. Her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone.
She's really upset. This is how I'm taking this.
No, she's really upset with Amy. It's literally Amy likes. What? How do you not get that, honey?
I'm a little bit slow.
Yeah, the music here is really slow.
For sure.
Amy likes spiders, and Natsuki wants her dead because of it.
Yep.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Amy's a bitch and I want her dead. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I read it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out that might make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, it's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. I get, yeah. It's from the opposite perspective. And not really concerned about what other people think about having weird hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah, she said her poem was all about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. I wonder how the scene plays out if you talk to Natsuki first and then talk to Yuri.
Yeah.
That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri likes spiders. Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her rude behavior and stuff, I mean, I always hate it when people make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday, but the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, yeah, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, Monica, you're up. Swing, bada, bada, swing, bada, bada, swing!
Hi again, GT Bug. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, GT Bug. Always going, oh, in my head while reading it.
Oo's, 2 O's, O's, 2 H's.
Always going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. And that way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Yeah, no, we noticed.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning. It's very challenging to write effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure that I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry, Sam. You should do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, exploding, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop, violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Glowed me. What?
Yeah. The theme was for this one.
Yeah.
We're all feeling it.
It's a little strange. The noise that won't stop. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Endless poem of meaningless. Bright, beautiful colors, red, green, blue. Silent, grating waveforms. Sine, cosine. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Huh.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
kind of like playing. I kind of like playing with my space on here. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficulty. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Save your game. Okay. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected reacts. Ah! Wait. Is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice.
Weird.
Thanks for listening.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. We're all done with reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. It's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? With, Monica?
Yeah, we're gonna be having some poetry performances. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us all to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we could give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And for those reasons, we're all in this club today. Do you want to share that with others? Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? You do. I know we all do. And if that takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do that.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't really have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Thanks. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours, and we're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way! Monica? This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself, and she stands behind the poem.
The title of this poem is The Way They...
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set it. Are you ready to go next, Yuri?
I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward as we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best.
I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori! Even Gigi Bug liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
What is what? Is that a line?
Oh.
Oh, it was you that said that. Okay. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. It might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Huh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Is she supposed to have the same hair color as Monica?
No, it's like a little more cherry, whereas hers is more auburn.
It also might. I don't know.
No, I think they're slightly different colors.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay!
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Gigi Bug. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Gigi Bug lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it.
Jesus, bro.
Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection over what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put much energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something you'll improve on.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Oh, well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own.
Raven.
I'm already pleasantly surprised that you've been putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Swings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait. You do this. All right. I stand up. There is no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, and I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
Kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Jujubug, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well? Monica warned me about this.
Monica warned me about this. I still think we're going for Sayori. Simply because I feel that.
Yeah?
Yeah, so.
Okay. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. In the club. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Jujubug. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
For the record, I'm reading this.
What do we right now?
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Alright, so do we want to write one for Natsuki today? Since we did Sayori day 1, Yuri day 2.
Where is... What's her name in this?
Monica?
Is she just not enough? I mean, I guess.
Maybe it'll change as this game progresses.
Sure.
Maybe like it cycles between 3 of them, depending on the week or something. I don't know. Alright, do you want to start while I mess with my hair? I have a hard time separating between Lucille, Sayori, and Natsuki's interest.
Apparently I had a hard time.
Yuri?
Ciphering from Natsuki and Yuri. Because Natsuki kept jumping every time I tried to pick something I thought would go for Yuri.
Yeah, probably, right? It's... Vibrant. Surely vibrant. Damn it.
No. Mouse. There.
There it is.
Bubbles.
Bubbles, yeah.
Games.
Yeah!
Boop.
What?
Boop.
Boop.
B-O.
Massacre!
Swirl.
Yeah, there it is.
Lipstick. Spinner. I love if we're just yelling.
Skipping. Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Bunny. And
you.
Doki Doki.
Yeah.
Like the game Lollipop. Easy.
Oh.
Easy money.
No.
Oh.
I feel like flying.
Yeah, flying. Damn. I think we got
enough of
I
it.
think Natsuki won that one, yeah.
It's like a game trying to guess.
Gerald, don't eat that, bud. You've broken enough of these.
Come
no,
here.
no, sir.
Come here. Come here.
My cats love,
Fairy lights.
yes, green lights. You sure?
Yeah, sure. Oh, that. Just gave him something else. Ow. Not really into these,
Really
are
a
you?
cat cam. I'll accept that, like, the... My computer just blows up if I try to put anything other than just game footage on screen, is what I've learned. Oh. Oh.
Oh, well, Lucy wants to play.
Lucy always wants to play, honey. As long as he doesn't start using
Oh man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too. You're practicing piano again?
Oh, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
No. Alright. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people?
Guys, it's right in your name. Monica.
Monica? Inca? Huh? That's not how you say my name at all.
Maybe it's some... Yeah, that joke makes no...
Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Huh?
She's kind of like the narrator character. She's like the...
What?
Breaking the fourth wall a little bit.
Is she?
Monica. I think that's why she said that, right? Because it must make more sense in Japanese.
And I think it's more of an Easter egg.
But she's the only one that's done that at this point. The whole, like, save before you have to make a hard decision. And the... I'm right. It's fine. Let's just focus on our own event, okay?
Fine, fine. Your reactions just aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Don't worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright. Say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back to their usual activity. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. As they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Hey, Bug, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one to be asking, Yuji.
But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you.
I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Yuji. You certainly know a lot about...
You're okay. Breathe.
Dyslexia is not like a stutter. It's a little frustrating, but it's just... Yeah. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking.
Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up in person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the one thing on her mind is you, Jitterbug.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Huh?
She's been so much happier ever since you. It's like an extra light was turned on inside.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're funny, Bug. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I'm sorry. What do you know, anyway? What do I know, anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should listen to what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Sighing to myself now. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary.
Hey.
But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being robbed? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation with her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. And by now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next or I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her. Didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Is that supposed to be
Oh, don't
us, not her? Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, something that I do a lot, but it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right.
Oh,
I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you prefer to share what's on your mind, I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah. She seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happens to her. That's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see.
be nice.
Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it all too much. Did you bug? The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what might be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. A person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring,
Okay.
may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you. It's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as you're here, why don't we do some reading? As long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone. After some time,
Monica called out to the club room.
why don't we share our poems?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes through.
I think
Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? I kind of want to hold off on Sayori.
yeah,
right now.
agree. Maybe, yeah, and
Yuri's not gonna like our poem, and we were just talking to her anyways.
right.
A little bit of consistency at through line there.
Mm-hmm.
You good?
I'm gonna go play.
We're gonna keep reading, or
No, you can do that. Did we decide? I don't know.
Yuri, Sayori, Monica, Natsuki.
Again, I mean, we're right next to Yuri.
Right to Yuri, right, and it's a poem before Natsuki, and we want to have Sayori last?
Sure.
So
Yeah.
Yuri,
Yeah,
Monica, Natsuki, Sayori?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm curious what they'll say about the poem that's good for Sayori, or
Right,
good for Natsuki, yeah. Decided to try something different today? I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's something. I think I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you or another. Huh? I mean, well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. So, Yuri thinks for a good man. Must be terrible. Huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fierce? How unlikely of me.
Oh,
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. See, I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright? Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Speech. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray, rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where sand is all wet. Or where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundation? Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing about? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. We still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles. Where my toes swish into the sand, the salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to the road at the shore. I drift forward and I return to earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Anything okay.
I'm sorry.
You said it like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. Oh, so Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose it's better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. Probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with the request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thank you for sharing. Come on, right? You could you need to take a break.
Hi, Gigi Bug. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of strangers, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay.
No pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy. Anyway, let's have a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hand.
Like Gigi Bug?
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer. So, take it as a compliment.
Oh, yeah, it's something not so good, right? If you say so.
Yep. There's a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. It can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views on the world that would apply to anybody.
See. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning. So you can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The Lady Who Knows Everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought, and here I am. The Feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me and all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glittering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look to her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. A little, existential.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that give life meaning.
Do they usually start reading talking after we finish their poems?
Not to get philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, the world would start to lose its meaning.
You know, there is one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised?
Teenage girls.
I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. I mean, one-dimensional.
You
You mean...
what?
Sorry, that was you.
You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Okay.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people to enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you feel like you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think?
Isn't that what literature was for?
That's my advice. Thanks for listening.
Okay. rude. Say where you're not to be first. Do you want to end happy or sad? I feel like Sayori's not doing so hot.
I feel like we're avoiding Sayori.
Leave her for last?
Yeah.
Okay. Finally! Huh? This one, it's good! I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright, yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says, especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this, that's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know? Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out.
Spoiled?
Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all. I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes away your worries. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
It's very
Is Natsuki coming on to us?
right.
You're talking about smooching.
Is she?
Hold on, where's the line?
When you press your lips.
Yeah, I remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. I never wanted to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... She better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. That's not what she said. Ugh, you really can see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. That was short. Okay, Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. You don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though, but it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Jijibug. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay?
Her face reminds me.
A fish? Not a blobfish, I hope.
No. Those fish are actually really cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sad that the images you see of blobfish on the internet are actually just like when they've been beached, like when they've been brought up from the bottom, and because the pressure, it you know, there's not that the pressure that their bodies are built for, and so they like deflate and die, and it's really sad.
Yeah.
But the way they look in real life, like, look it up. They're freaking cool when they're in their natural habitat. Anyway, sorry.
You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Okay, you three. We're done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Did you three? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase?
Catchphrase?
I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that means something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. You're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around.
Where the heck did you run off to anyways? I thought you just went to pee. Can you please show some decency? Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. No? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori, and second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes.
Wow.
But we might need a lot of them. And can you handle it all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri can help me come up with something for Yuri. No! That's not it at all. You're just the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never give Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are harder on you when she's not around.
Maybe the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some of the banner decorations and help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk, then focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Gigi Bug.
One who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give them a hand. Give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd really appreciate. I would be really appreciative of that.
That... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble off a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Jijibug may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Now hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Jijibug to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Jijibug to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said... Oh.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez, can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Jijibug, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Ace?
Everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going with...
What does it say? Sayori ...
Huh?
Why does it say Sayori?
Because she's not here right now.
I mean, that will probably ruffle the least feathers, honestly, because I think at this point the three of them have concluded that he's interested in Sayori anyway. But if we want to stir the pot here, we pick one of the girls that's in the room.
Stir the pot.
Okay, all right. I kind of think Monica.
You think Monica? Yeah, I figured you were gonna say that given your whole thing about her.
Mm-hmm. She's just the most interesting at this point. Like, I feel like she's...
You got the most work with her?
Yes, and these two, they feel like psych.
Okay. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica.
Yay, you picked me.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for only one person...
What is she doing?
Is she doing it again?
I forget it.
I don't remember what she's doing.
We're back to the...
Gosh, what is she doing?
Conflict music. She's...
Because Natsuki's doing the baking and...
She's organizing the pamphlets.
Pamphlets, yes! Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. That's right, her and Sayori are working the pamphlets.
Yeah.
But...
Jijibug was the one who...
That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place.
Jesus.
Ooh, you're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
That's completely false, Monica. Yeah! We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone.
Maybe that's true.
If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Are you going to do the right things, President?
There are 2 fruit flies in our room flying around. I just got one. I'm very proud of myself. Okay. It's technically most logical for Gigi Bug to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. I don't think you can romance her. She's
What?
the narrator.
She's not a narrator.
She's not a
She's
narrator.
the club president.
Right. She's. I think we just piss him off at this point and say Sayori.
Okay.
That's my opinion. Like, at that point, they're just
We'll see
being
what they
jerks.
say. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, you really hate us that much? No.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. I think. Just think of the club, okay? I guess now it's like, do you want to bake or do you want to? I mean, if it were
well,
me,
it's clearly about who do you want to be spending, where the romance point.
again, we're not romancing the child. No, we're just stay away from the child. I'm sorry, small pink girl.
You want to go with Yuri?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll probably be most helpful. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Maybe. Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki! I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Gigi Bug?
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. I think your assistance would be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Good. Everyone can tell
That
that
Natsuki is
Natsuki...
feeling a little sour. So, was that everything we needed to go over?
Yep, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Gigi Bug?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
Good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Me? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything! No, that's not what I meant at all. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know what you picked. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had.
Oh.
They go really well with my tea, and nothing I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised. Why? Well, I'm the one acting mature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. Can we get the route where they romance each other?
Please?
I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone, but I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No? I appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I am going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of this whole event. I believe you.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. With that, nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the doors as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry, I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? So what's interesting, the last two poems we wrote, right? We got a little cute graphic with Sayori and then a cute graphic with Yuri. We didn't get any graphic with Natsuki this time.
That's true.
She just left. I don't think we're going to be getting it now. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I think that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Doki Bug. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to help point out when you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Yuri, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. Why do I feel nervous that Yuri finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday.
Should we call over today?
Yeah, and I think tomorrow I want to go through some of these other options for the first days.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, main menu. Okay.
Closing thoughts?
It's looking good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This girl, from the small bits and pieces of like a literature girl that I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I enjoy storytelling. I've never been a book reader, but she is very interesting to me because
Monica?
Yeah, because I don't know if at this point you can romance her. It seems like you can try really hard, but
it might be like a secret route.
Interesting.
Maybe that's the thing.
Yeah,
because she's a little set off from the other three.
Yeah, and it's funny because I'm starting to realize that like it's kind of funny to just play her as off-put by all the rest of them just like going for Jijibug. Like she is victim of it at some points, but you know, she's just a girl. She's just a girl.
They're all just funny.
Honestly, I don't blame her.
Yeah.
What is she holding? Is it a pen?
Yeah, it's a pen. You got one of those pens yourself.
I have a bubble, like, little...
Is Yuri holding the pearls?
A book.
Well, that makes more sense.
Yes.
Her face isn't a permanent.
I also don't like that Natsuki is the flattest chested out of all of them.
What?
Like, I was thinking about the fact that this character is very much the, you know, played as younger. She appears younger as a character. And I noticed while I was thinking about that the characters. It's not as obvious in this shot, but
okay, I don't know what you're getting at. But...
she's made to appear younger.
Oh, sure, physically and kind of personality-wise, she is. set apart by age.
Right.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Well, we'll be back with it tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll replay, I think, the first 2 days. First 3 days. Different. So let's see. We
Some
did.
different avenues.
We ended with a poem for Natsuki. And day 2, we did a poem for Yuri. And day 1, we did a poem for Sailor. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll look at it.
Mhm.
All right. Well, bye. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.